We are packing lunch today, not just for kids, but for adults as well, and trying to kind of take it up a notch, make it a little healthier, but still delicious. Janine Washle is going to help us do that. She's from Cloverfield's Farm and Kitchen. So you brought some lunch boxes.
Yeah, here, Candace.
This is my lunch. Can I open it?
Yes, let's open our lunches. Did
All
you
right.
do that when you were a kid? Everybody opens their lunch and then everybody trades.
Trades.
Yeah.
See what you've got.
And
do you know what I took? You'd be so ashamed of what I took for lunch when I was in elementary school. This is what I requested. A ketchup sandwich, white bread with ketchup.
Oh,
that's
my
what I
goodness.
For lunch.
Now, the sandwich that still sticks with me was one that Vicki Mitten would bring, and it was bananas, peanut butter, and mayonnaise. And her mother would wrap it in wax paper and tie a string around it. And I would stare at that sandwich. And finally, near the end of the year, I asked if I could have a bite of it, and that was the last bite.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, so my lunch has a little star shape cut into it. What kind of sandwich do I have here?
You have
cheese?
A 9-grain bread and cheese.
Okay, and then I've got little grapes.
You've got grapes.
Cheese cubes.
Because we want to try to hit all of the food groups. So you've got dairy, fruits, you've got some carrot strips, and so that's your vegetable. And then we've got our protein or our whole grains in our bread. And we can do a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Lunch.
Now look at mine. Let's see. Popcorn. So here's my grains.
Like that.
Oh, my poor sandwich got squashed by the apple. This could have been cut up and maybe a dip included or something like that. So I do have a fruit. Looks like I've got a cheese sandwich. Looks a little sad, like just some grocery store bread. Yeah.
So we're going to do better than this and make a lunch that is
a little bit
filling,
more creative, a little bit more fun.
Okay.
And so this is something that would be good for children.
Okay.
There's in this particular salad, we're going to send something creative. So this is a layered salad. These are plastic mason jars, so we don't have to worry about breaking anything.
Okay.
And we've got quinoa,
so I scoop
chickpeas, yes, and we're measuring everything. So you could literally on a Saturday night or a Sunday night make an assembly line, you know, count out your family members so you know how many jars you need. And so you've got a 1/4 cup of, well actually a 1/2 cup of whole grains total. You've got your beans, which is considered a protein, and then you've got your vegetables in here. So we've got a 1/4 cup of good stuff already in this jar.
I'm going to tell you, my children will go, what is that? That's what is it? Quinoa.
Yeah, but you could do whole wheat pasta. So you could build a pasta salad for them. You could do rice pastas, a really good way to introduce them to that.
Okay.
And then you would serve about a cup of lettuce. So once you get this built, you just, you know, you're at school and you would just dump this in here like this.
Okay.
And then you've got your 2 tablespoons of dressing. You've got a disposable plate. You know, we all have nephews, children who have a tendency to forget the forks.
Oh,
and I
have
feel
lost
about
many pieces of silverware because I've said, do not throw this away, and then it, of course,
and I feel really bad about plastics. So these are all compostable, and they're disposable, so the kids can just toss them.
Okay.
And so these are sturdy. These grains and these beans are sturdy and will last a week in your refrigerator.
Okay.
But you would want to separately pack the yummy stuff like cheese. So here we've got our dairy and, you know, tomatoes and onions. You wouldn't want the smelly stuff in there.
Right.
And so this is, you know, this is a very normal looking salad, and I think that when children bring things that are smelly or a little odd looking, I think they open themselves up for ridicule, and I'm very aware of that because Mom would pack some odd things in our lunch, and my brother really got the brunt of it.
Courtney Brent always got made fun of for bringing a bologna sandwich.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Yeah, so
the bologna smelled funny. It's got a strong
And if
smell.
you bring fish or anything like that, or if, you know, there's always that boy who sees the beans and says, you know, oh, you're going to have, well, you know what they say, kids say.
Right.
And,
beans,
you know,
beans, good for your heart.
Exactly. And the more you toot. And, and the thing is, it follows you all day long and maybe even a little bit longer. So this is a really good salad, and then you've got a little bit of dressing, and this is measured out, so this is 2 tablespoons. That's a proper serving.
Okay.
And this is a delicious lunch that would, you know, for teens who want something unusual, you know how teens are. And this would work for a vegetarian.
Now we're about out of time, but Janine also is going to share with us on our website some recipes, or we've got her information on our website. You email, or you go to the website, you email Janine, she emails you a brochure full of recipes, and she can tell you how to make your own energy bars, which are a more affordable way to get some of the more popular bars that you would see at the grocery store, but you can do this yourself. And when we come back, Janine, we're going to learn about healthy snacks.
Yes.
Creative snacks that will keep you full.